Okay, so we all agree, plant-based milk should be an option for the students. Perfect. Cleo Grace, would you draft up that petition please?
Of course, Zeta.
Perfect, good. All right. So my friends, I know that Gossity Academy is currently looking for a new head of the school board. And in my humble opinion, with years of consulting and learning everything there is to know about education, both at home and at school, there is no one that is more befitting for this role.
Excuse me, guys. May Nancy and I please use the bathroom?
Sure, right after Zeta has a long chat with us.
Thank you, Chris. I'm going to announce now that until I see all the films taken down from Ellen's playlist, Zizzy can only have a glass of water and won't be permitted to eat. If other users do not delete them, he will contact DCFS and have them delivered to the Glenview Hotel in Ireland. In addition, I want Penelope to remove the footage from her phone that shows the fire drill, or else I'll permanently prohibit her from using it. Furthermore, Chris and Cleo would have to re-upload their fire drill films to YouTube once Zizzy erased them.
Ollie, what are you doing? And what is inside that bowl?
It's spaghetti. Mr. Randy made it. First, he added tomato sauce, water, mushrooms, remaining seasonings and spaghetti. Then, covered with casserole lid, microwaved for 10 to 12 minutes or until spaghetti was tender, stirring twice. Finally, let stand 5 minutes, sprinkled with Parmesan cheese and serve. And Zizzy is really hungry, which is why I'm giving her this bowl of pasta. As you can see, Teacher Ken gave his consent and allowed Mr. Randy to prepare spaghetti after learning about Zizzy's ordeal from Ella, my sister.
Okay, all right, listen. Zeta said that Zizzy is not getting any food until other users delete all the videos in Alan's playlist.
Why, Chris?
Because he will call DCFS to take them away if they don't delete them.
That's right, Ollie. And I want Penelope to delete her video of the fire drill on her phone, because I will ban her from using it forever if she doesn't. And Chris and Cleo are going to have to repost their videos on YouTube. So you'd better drop this bowl of spaghetti, and I mean now. I am not kidding around. Thank you.
And Zeta, is it okay if I can get Mr. Randy and bring him to you, so you can have a word with him?
Sure you can, Cleo.
Zeta? What's going on here? And Ale, what's this bowl of spaghetti doing on the floor? Ella, I hate to tell you this, but Zeta told me to drop it. Oh my goodness.
Nancy, Vanessa, are you both okay?
We're a bit okay, Andy. It's just that we really need to use the washroom. I agree with my sister Nancy. But Chris told us to be patient until Zeta is done having a long chat with everyone. Chris? Why are you doing that?
It's because Zeta is waiting patiently until my friend Cleo comes back with Mr. Randy, so she can't have a word with him.
But Nancy and Vanessa really need to use the toilet now.
They can't use the toilet after Zeta has a long chat with us.
Cleo, why did you take me here? And Zeta, what did you do to Ellie? I gave her a bowl of pasta so she could bring it to Zizzy.
Because, Mr. Randy, Zeta needs to have a word with you. Additionally, Zizzy is prohibited from eating until Penelope removes her video from her phone. Other users remove every video in Alan Hernberger's playlist on his channel. And Chris and I re-upload our films to YouTube.
Thank you, Cleo. Mr. Randy, answer me when I ask you a question, and you'd better listen to me good. I find it unbelievable that you have prepared the spaghetti by combining the tomato sauce, water, mushrooms, and the additional ingredients. Then, you covered the dish with the lid and microwaved it for 10 to 12 minutes, stirring twice, until the spaghetti was soft. After 5 minutes, you topped it with Parmesan cheese and served it. Why on earth did you do all that stuff? Zizzy has already been informed that she won't be allowed to eat until I see Penelope's video deleted from her phone, Chris and Cleo's videos republished on YouTube, and all of the videos taken down from Ellen's playlist.
Zeta, it's because Zizzy is really hungry. So yeah, Ella told Teacher Ken about what happened to her, so he agreed and let me make spaghetti.
What the hell? Ella, why did you tell Teacher Ken about Zizzy?
Because Zeta, like Mr. Randy said, Zizzy is so hungry, and she really needs food.
Well, guess what? I don't care.
No, you need to care. And another thing, DCFS is a protection service, and they do not take people to the Glenview Hotel in Ireland and lock them up in there.
Andy, enough. DCFS stands for Department of Crime and Federal Services, and they will get called by Alan if people don't remove the videos from his playlist.
No, Andy is right.
Ale, don't start this again. Listen to me. Alan has already made a playlist and he's not going to say it again. Those users must delete the videos or he will call DCFS to take them to Ireland and lock them up in the Glenview Hotel.
Zeta?
Ella, stay out of it.
Oh no, I don't think I can hold it for much longer. Oh, me neither. Nancy. Vanessa. You two are peeing? Oh my god. Nancy and Vanessa peed.
Chris, what did he do? Andy, I had to wait here because Zeta was having a long chat with us.
But Nancy and Vanessa were supposed to use the washroom. Yeah. We can't believe you made them have an accident in their pants and on the floor.
Well, they should have waited until Zeta finished having a chat.
But Leo, it's true. They really had an accident in their pants and on the floor because of your friend Chris. Therefore, Lucas and Apple had no choice but to tell Allison about what happened to her sisters.
Lucas, Apple, what's going on? Why do you two look shocked?
Allison, your sisters Nancy and Vanessa just peed on themselves because Chris told them to wait patiently due to Zeta's long chat?
Yeah. We hate to inform you this, but we overheard Zeta telling Zizi that she won't eat unless Penelope removes her video from her phone, Chris and Claire upload their films on YouTube, and other people remove the video from Alan's playlist.
No way. You can't be serious. First of all, Zizi had the right to delete the videos Chris and Cleo recorded about the fire drill.
Yeah. Second, Penelope is not going to delete her video of the fire drill on her phone.
And third, Alan really needs to stop being abusive to Penelope and Molly. We hope his channel gets terminated for good.
Absolutely. I told Chris not to make other kids wait so long, because that would be way too dangerous and they might have accidents.
That's right. And I also told him that we want Alan to delete the inappropriate video he made on his main channel and other one, because Penelope, Molly, and their friends didn't deserve any of that.
Exactly. So last month, our parents had no choice but to file a restraining order against Alan, because we were so fed up with him. And after they filed it, he violated it. And I also haven't forgotten about what Alan has done to Molly. He changed her crib mobile to a fire alarm and said that other infants or 1-year-olds would sleep better with one. Has he lost his mind? He has to be aware that the sound of the fire alarm won't help children go asleep and will really damage their hearing. I was forced to convert a fire alarm into a soft music player and nightlight for Molly as a result. Recall that it functions as a nightlight and a pleasant, calming music player so she may sleep peacefully without worrying about a fire alarm going off. And I had to restore her mobile to her crib. Alan can thus regrettably continue to be angry all he wants, but there is no turning back time, and that's final.
We honestly have to agree with Everly and Justin. When Brian attempted to murder me with his AK-47 last May, our mother got a restraining order against him, which he disregarded. I was terrified. Thank goodness Molly, my twin sister, rescued me from him. Finally, this is what made Emma detest her.
Yeah, Ella told me about her rival M recently.
Not only that, but Caitlin Abby's parents had to file a restraining order on Ryan Mutter, because he along with Lizzie set Caitlin Abby's house on fire and made her cry.
Wow. That is low. Yeah. And shame on Ryan and Lizzie for destroying Caitlin Abby's favorite house and making her extremely sad. I agree with my sister. About 9 months ago, Caitlin Abby and her family moved in, and she showed a bunny triplets her house tour.
You got that right, Allie.
Oh dear. Allison, I think you might want to look at your sisters Nancy and Vanessa.
Oh my god. Tina, why are my sisters crying?
They are crying because they are really upset about their accidents. And don't worry, Andy told me and Tony everything about what Chris did to your sisters.
Yeah, which is why I'm reporting straight to Mrs. Jennifer's office right now. Allison, you go comfort your sisters Nancy and Vanessa while I go to Mrs. Jennifer's office.
I'm on it, Justin.
And when you get home at the end of the day, don't forget to tell your parents about what happened to your sisters.
Oh. And while Justin is reporting to Mrs. Jennifer's office and Allison is comforting her sisters Nancy and Vanessa from what happened, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I felt the urge to use the toilet before Penelope showed me and my twin sister Molly how to fly, but Brian startled me and got me to urinate in my trousers.
Wow. Shame on Brian for scaring you and making you pee on yourself.
My sister Ella and I have to agree with Lucas. This is the second time he violated the restraining order. Indeed. That was a time when Alan made a disgusting video of Mrs. Percy making her daughter Penelope pee on the floor, just because she kissed her baby sister Molly.
Exactly. Since Brian startled Millie and made her wet herself, our mom had to get a janitor to clean the floor, which was covered in urine.
Absolutely true. He was meant to let her go to the restroom, not terrify her into peeing on herself. Consequently, a custodian will have to wipe up the urine-filled floor as my brother Chris did the same thing to Nancy and Vanessa.
Penelope, before Zeta leaves, I think she needs to talk to you, and it's really important.
Okay. What is it you want from me, Zeta?
Penelope, I want you to delete your video you recorded about the fire drill on your phone.
Why in the world do I want to do that?
Because if you don't, I will ban you from using your phone forever. See, I had literally told you and other people hundreds of times about not recording anything else. Also, since Zizzy deleted the videos Chris and Cleo posted on YouTube, they would have to repost them. One more thing, if other users don't remove all the videos from Alan's playlist, he will call DCFS to take them away. And guess what? I've already fired your teacher.
What? Why did you do that?
Because she fed Zizzy some toxic junk food without my permission. Alright. That's all I have to say. I'm leaving now. And Chris and Cleo, if other kids try to give Zizzy something to eat, warn Teacher Tom or Teacher Mandy, so he or she can take things away from children. Please remember that.
Oh, yes. We will make sure other children don't try to give Zizzy something to eat.
I agree with Chris. See you later, Zeta.